This is going to be a follow-up video to the one that I did earlier on the introduction to the culminating task. I'm going to be showing you today how you can add sliding doors to your closets within your condo unit. And to do this, you're going to need to go back into the architectural design module and grab the doors and windows file, which you probably already have copied into your drawing at this point. And we're going to be specifically taking a look at sliding doors. Now these are for patios. These are for exterior doors, but we can modify them to work for us in an interior setting. It doesn't matter really which you use for the interior, whether it's brick, stucco, or siding, because it doesn't matter here. But I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to grab a small one, a 5-foot sliding door. And clipboard, right click, clipboard, left click, copy. Go over to my condo drawing, right click, go to clipboard, and then left click a paste. Now, that's there for when I need it. I'm going to be using this closet as an example. Now, the way this is set up now, it's got one normal interior door on it, and it's got a dartboard attached to it, and it's positioned here so it doesn't interfere with the desk. Now, another thing you can do if you want to use interior doors for your closets, I would recommend using double doors. So I would be using double acting interior doors if you want them to open up as in a normal interior room. But if you don't want to go that route, then this is the lesson for you. So I'm going to start by erasing the existing door, and I'm going to be opening up these interior walls. So this desk is going to be in the way. So I'm going to be selecting everything here, and I'm going to be moving it over a bit. So we're going to just kind of center that between the bed and this adjacent wall here. Still have room for our trash can on this side. And what we're going to do next is go to the door, and we're going to be deleting or erasing the exterior parts. Like this. And I'm going to be getting rid of these labels as well. So I'm going to select everything. I'm going to be making a group, and I'm going to need to rotate this into the direction that I need it for my floor plan. Okay. So let's move this over here. So what we're going to be doing now is I want where the two sliding doors meet, I want this part here to be in the center. So one way that I can do that is draw a line. And you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to be taking the object snap settings. I'm going to be making sure that nearest is turned off because I think it's going to cause me problems. So all I'm running right now is really I need endpoint, midpoint, perpendicular, intersection, and that's going to be good enough. Okay. Just want to make sure that this is all one line, which it is. So I'm going to get the line tool, find the midpoint. This line is going to be temporary. And I'm also going to, I can offset this over, because this is 5.5, I can offset this over 2 3/4. And now I have the intersection. So what I'm going to do is come up here. This is all grouped. I'm going to be moving it. So I'm going to hit the move, select it, hit enter. I'm going to move it from this midpoint. I'm going to come over and snap it right here. Okay. So what I can do is remove these two lines. So erase them. And I can draw a line from here and then use a grip and extend it. And I could mirror this as well. So if I mirror it, select the object, hit enter. Here's my midpoint for my mirror. Click, erase the source. No. I've got it right where I need it to be. Alright, so all I have to do now is trim from these boundaries. Oops. Alright, so that's why that's not working. So what I need to do is just move this over. Okay, trim. These are the boundaries. Right click my mouse and then left click. And I forgot to stretch this over. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, and there I have it. I can just move this text up out of the way. And so to check this, we can just run a measurement. So we're going to go from here up. We've got 2 feet 4 inches. And the same on the other side. So this is fine for us. Where the two doors meet is centered. Now, if your closet ends up being larger and needs to span more, I would just recommend extending these lines, but I would be keeping the size nominal. I would make sure that you're just adding an extra half a foot to a foot every time you need to extend this. I wouldn't be just making up oddball sizes. I would try to stick with the sizes that we've picked that you have with the interior doors. Right? So, for example, 2 feet 10 inches, right? At the most, you could double that for a sliding door. So think about that. I didn't need to modify the length of this. I just kind of trimmed the wall to suit it, which is acceptable. And this looks great because we have a little bit of interior wall covering the closet space. But that is how I recommend completing a closet door.